Hello again, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Fluid Art Studio Gallery, and I'm inspired by paper towels sometimes, and this is a pretty one. So I'm going to take the colors that I found on the paper towel plus a few others, and I'm going to use this pre-primed with Artist Loft GAC 800 and what else is in there? Floetrol. And it's been dry a long time. And I'm probably going to use some cell activator, Amsterdam Black, Amsterdam White. I did have, this was larger. This is one of my acetate tools, a really large one that I don't use very much. So I cut it down to about, I don't know, 3/4 of the size it was. And I thought I might try it. But I want to do some weird stuff. Total experiments. There's a video, 9264, and I made prints out of the artwork. It's called Mermaids and Sea Serpents. But that inspired this. So I want some black in my background. But I don't want a lot of it. And a lot of times when I pre-prime a canvas, I'll use my spatula. And this time I'm dotting. And I'm going to try not to go overboard. I may want more of that, but I might not. The Meeden black paint is what this is. And it usually goes pretty far. And I'm going to have to not mind the little smears, which I might, but I hope I don't. Now, do I want to add some more? Do I like what I have? That's the question. Kind of want to add a little bit more. Maybe especially where the smears are. And then I'm going to have to put some colors down that I like. And hope that the white that's left is going to be enough of a contrast. Just think of it as a Dalmatian painting. I'm going to throw that in the bucket for right now. And I'm going to put down combinations. I mixed up some jasmine, which is a primary element. And I wish I had cleaned the tip out first, because obviously I did not. And I thought I had. Well, I'm going to put a bunch of that down. So I guess it'll just take me a moment. I thought about this mostly as pinks to begin with. Come on out. Well, at least it's still coming. Alright, I've got 4 marks and I need balance. I have no idea how this is going to work out, to tell you the truth. I do see I missed a spot. Fortunately, I have other spatulas. And I'll throw that one in the bucket too. I think I want something here. If this turned out to be mostly pink and orange and gold, I would be okay with it. I'm going to use a little bit of frosted berry. And I think I can get most of my marks down on the canvas before I start. And that way I'll know if I like my combinations. This is Orange Crush. This is a Prizm pour, the same as the Frosted Berry is a Prizm pour. This is sour lemon with a little bit of orange crush in it. It seems to be sealed up, which is too bad because I just mixed some more color in there. Give me a moment. My very sharp tweezers that are stainless steel are on my Amazon link. That's still not working. And I'm not going to pour it out. So I definitely need to clean that tip really quickly. Please forgive me. If I twist them around inside, I usually come out with a cone of paint. And there's a partial cone of paint, which is kind of maddening at this moment. There it is, the cone of paint, as opposed to the cone of shame. Excuse me, I'm a little weird. So that sour lemon with the orange crush is going to go. It's making me want some vermilion. I'm loving my colors. My original idea was that I like to create apparel and fashions and put my artwork on merchandise at Spring and Pixels.com, Fine Art America. And it gives me great pleasure, so I thought I would try and use some colors that I love. This is Pink Diamond, which is not, it's just a lighter version basically of the jasmine. I have some Red Violet, which is a fluorescent vivid intense. And I added some gold, what was it? I think it was called Golden Diamonds. I don't know when too much is going to be enough, but I have saffron, which is another Prizm pour, and a paint chip under my, no, that's on, I felt a paint chip under my finger, but it's actually attached to the bottle. So this might be odd, or it might be cool. And I did like the gold that I saw on the rag, so I'm going to put a little Mayan Gold, which is another, yes I do like that, which is another Prizm pour. I can't do this forever though, because if I try, I will start to see glop instead of cells, which is what I want to try and see. So I've got some blue that was made with Chantilly Lace and some Ultramarine Blue and a dot of the Red Violet, I believe. And I like the color so much I just added some more pouring medium. My pouring mediums are usually Vivid Polypore or Vivid Enamel. Gosh, I love those colors. I should probably swing that around if I can. Not sure I can. Putting too many bottles in my way. I'd like to have some balance. I'm going to like it without doing anything to it. You know that's going to happen. I've got some Snapdragon and I think that's up next. And I've got some little acetate tools. You should look for the video tutorial for making the acetate tools below show more under the video. One of them is bent, so I've got a couple good ones in that big one that I'm still thinking about, which may be too large for this. This is Snapdragon, very much like Amethyst Queen, but Snapdragon is a primary element. I think I need something in here. I've got some fluorescent magenta that is calling to me. Pink, fluorescent pink, fluorescent magenta. I'm going to use a little bit of that. It's light. It's a Vivid Intense. I think it's a Vivid Intense fluorescent. Yes, it is. pull the little tab off the top. Oh, that's good. I like that. I wanted that right in there. Now, of course, it's not going to look anything like this after I use a piece of acetate to swipe with. I have a periwinkle I haven't used much, and I really would like to use some. And it's another Vivid Intense Fluorescent. I think that'll be perfect in here. Yep. Still thinking that. I took out the Burmese Red. I'm not as sure as I was about using it. I don't think I'm going to use it. I'm going to put it away for now. And there's only a couple colors left I didn't use. One of them is Blue Velvet, and it's in a similar tone to the Snapdragon. So all these colors are still handy. I had other colors out I was going to use, and I'm going to forgo them and stick with what we've got. And I'm going to put some of this freshly made up Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam Black. And I'm going to start, oh, that might be a lot. I'm going to start, that might be really too much. I guess we'll find out together. I'm going to wipe it off. I'm going to grab a smaller. I guess I intended originally to make larger swaths, and I could use that tool, couldn't I? No, I'm going to use the smaller one first. And I do want a scrape dish. I didn't leave myself much time. I took all my time putting my paint down on the canvas. Got 3.5 minutes left, which is not really a lot. Well, the timer will go off, and after that I'll have another 3 minutes, so it's not as bad as it sounds. I thought about using the white, and I haven't done so yet because I'm liking what I'm seeing. And if I see that I want more of something, I'll just do that. My scrape dish is hiding underneath the turntable. I wasn't expecting to link them up, but I don't mind that I am. This is something I probably used to do on a wet canvas. And I suppose I can do anything I want to it if I decide I'm not satisfied with my results. I really have no idea how it's going to work. Well, I have a little idea. I shouldn't say no idea. How fast can she swipe? The only reason I'm knocking off the colors really is because I don't want to make green. If I wanted green, I'd use Fandango green. I'm going to need some more pouring medium. Using this on a dry canvas is sort of risky. I said pouring medium and I meant cell activator. It might just be a big mess. We can hope not. I want to move that where I can see it. I keep reaching for it because I can't see it. I'm not sure about the black hash marks in the background. That was a potential green area. No matter where I put this thing, it's not in the right place. I kind of want to put some white cell activator on and go over the black and see what happens. Although I'm pretty sure it's already dry, so there isn't much point, but I'm going to do it anyway. So I've got 3 minutes left to finish this, and I'm not terribly impressed at the moment. I'm going to keep going. I think a wet background would be better, but you can never tell. This might be a stage 1. And I have got a useful batch of colors in my dish, my scrape dish. I kind of think I could swipe without the cell activator and still be happy spreading colors around. Like so. I want some pink right in there. I probably should have spread colors around and then added black. I'm not being careful. I'm thinking about a chain, but I don't really have time to do anything else other than what I'm doing, so. But I could definitely add more colors later over the top, because I'm not getting nearly the amount of negative space I was anticipating. But it's a learning curve, you know. You got to do it once and get it wrong before you can start to imagine what might work when you're getting it right. I can see which colors are left behind that I really enjoy. I don't want to make mud. And I've got beautiful colors in my dish. If I'm afraid if I pull them out I'm going to make mud. So it is what it is. And I'm not sure what it is. It's a stage 1, that's what it is. There, I tried to make mud. Bad girl. So what I can do is scrape that up and use a clean one. Oh, that's the bent one. So I kind of feel like scraping through everything. And I probably don't have enough time to do that. I've got like 1 minute. I don't think I'm losing anything by doing this. I've never done it wet. Not like this anyway. It might make it really cool. So check under the video. I've got 30 playlists. And you can always ask me for comments for a playlist. I'm thinking that I'm not unhappy with that. And I don't think I have time to shimmer it at you, but I just lost my my application anyway. I'll try. I'll see you guys anon. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Please give me a thumbs up. Yeah, I might scrape. This is the dried result of part 1. It's days later, and yesterday I went in and added a bunch of dots. And I use paintball skewers, but I think if you had a fat enough skewer, you could start that way. So hopefully you can see those. Anyway, so today I'm going to use some orange crush because I want some bright. And I tried to use some honeysuckle over there, but it's very red. That might actually be the Big Apple. But I thought it'd be nice to try this old watercolor dish, but any little palette would probably work. And I want to put some, that's some Indian spice. And this is some royal sapphire. And then I'm going to try and add some dots. Where do I want to start? So that's the Indian spice. I'm going to wipe that off. I won't be at this very long, I don't think. That's the orange crush. You've got to be careful when I pull up not to drag a little tail behind me. See if I can find another couple spots for that. Yeah, I love how the dots look and they cover up a world of schmutz. Excuse me. I should put that up there. I used to use a tile on my turntable, and I'm thinking it would be a good idea to go back to doing that if I'm not going to do things that spin. But I did a whole lot of things that were scoop and drags for a while, and they're coming up. And I haven't aired them, but I want to. So the little palette's working pretty well, I think. So I'd recommend, I remember a time when the 18 by 24 inch canvases came with palettes at Michael's for a little bit. Anyway, I'm almost done, and somebody just pulled in my driveway, so I'm going to say you'll see a few more dots like the royal sapphire here, which I hadn't used before. Yeah, I like that. And I'll probably finish up whatever paint is in my dish. But I wanted to show you how I did that and show you the finished dried piece and merge it with part 1. So I'm going to take my camera phone, take my cell phone, and see if I can shimmer this at you. Really quickly, and just imagine it with a few more of these dots. You'll see the picture in the thumbnail of what it looks like. I wasn't really happy. I wasn't completely satisfied. I was happy but not completely satisfied with how it looked when it was sitting around my studio waiting for me to become inspired. And I am inspired, and it's nice and shimmery. So I want you guys to know that there are 30 playlists with 100 videos each on them, and one more coming up, and everything's organized by topic and genre. Please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. I'd love it if you share my videos. When you leave me a comment, you boost my morale and you help my YouTube channel. My email address is easpb and the word gallery. easpb and the word gallery spelled out at gmail.com. On my link tree, you'll find Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter links, a couple websites, The Gallerist, Society 6. Under the video, you'll find Spring. All those places produce merchandise that I can use my artwork on. If you want something and you can't find it, please just ask me. My Amazon link is a great place to shop. And anything you buy from there, starting at my link, helps me out a little bit. My 2 books are there because I can Unlimited Possibilities for the first and the second 100 videos I made for YouTube. Your comments aren't just welcome. Your questions are encouraged. If you want to see what tomorrow's video is, or a suggestion from the past that was a favorite, it'll be on the community board. PayPal icon. The PayPal icon is on the bottom right hand corner of my YouTube channel banner. So if you'd like to make a donation to help keep me painting, I really appreciate the art supply money help. And for members, there's over 140 videos now available in the members only library. So please If you're inclined to join, it's $9.99 a month, and I'd love to help you enjoy something privately, I guess. I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida. I do sell my artwork, and you can find paint pouring recipes underneath the video. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. I post 5 days a week. I stopped posting Wednesdays and Saturdays, but I will make a suggestion of something that was a favorite from the past anytime there's a day that there isn't a fresh video. So I love you guys. You inspire the heck out of me. I want to say goodbye for now, and take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Priscilla out. I'll see you anon.